Stu here with Raid Shadow Legends to go over some new champions that were given to me with their actual skills. So we can read over these skills, and I know they have to be true because some of these skills are amazing and they're newer skills. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Let's give a shout out to our boys over here and Doc Brown who gave me this information along with Raid in Peace, his guild. Thanks so much, fellas out there. Thanks so much for the support and watching me. I appreciate it. Let's get into all these champions. So there's a lot of champions here. Let's get into one that I like a lot right away. Let's see what we have here. I think they mean by stamina as they mean by turn meter increase. So let's read this. Critical hits boost turn meter by 7.5%. Whenever an enemy applies fear or true fear to an ally, instantly remove it and boost their turn meter by 15%. Very strong. Like really, really strong. So anytime this guy crits, obviously he's probably going to be a legendary. It says Void. I think all of them show Void right now. But anytime he gets a crit, his turn meters increase. And then anytime you get fear on any of your allies whatsoever, he removes it instantly and boosts your turn meter. I like it. I like that one a lot. Attacks one enemy 3 times, ignores 25% defense, additional 25% for each buff on this champion. If this kills the target, place True Fear on all enemies for 1 turn. 100% chance to apply. This is a 3-turn cooldown. Pretty strong, if you ask me. For each buff on him, he's going to ignore defense. I'm sure it's going to cap out at 100%. You can ignore more than 100% defense, and it does hit harder. But I'm pretty sure they'll probably put a cap on it. And then he has a passive here. Well, the passive we already went over. This other attack one enemy 1 time, has a 50% chance to decrease the lifetime of a random buff on a target by 1 turn. Use this skill each time an enemy applies a debuff to your ally. This attack deals half of that damage then. So this is probably his A1, right? He's going to attack one enemy 1 time, 50% chance, well, 75% chance to lower a buff on them by 1 turn. Of course, it's doing damage too, right? And then he's going to use this skill anytime an enemy applies a debuff to your ally. But it's going to do half damage. Still very, very cool. So you hit me with a debuff, boom, you're going to get shot. Sniped by this crossbow right here. I like this guy. Everything about this guy looks like a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right, let's get on to the next one. So we have quite a few that are like this. Like you see, they're already talking about fear, true fear, turn meter increase, poisons, everything else. So with the fear in there, you know these are fairly new champions and that more than likely they're going to be put in the game. Probably soon, because I think some of these are going to have to apply to the Hydra boss. Like they're going to help us out with the Hydra boss. So you know when we get the Hydra boss, I'm sure they're going to introduce new champions that come out that help us with that, to make you want to spend money, to make you want to pull those champions. Right here, if any target suffers damage equal to more than 30% of its target's max HP, place on all the enemies True Fear for 1 turn with a 50% chance. That is a passive. Pretty strong passive. Of course, you got to be doing some damage, but hey, if this is arena especially, then this is going to have a chance to apply very, very often. And this person looks amazing. I don't know what this is going to fall under. Maybe, no, this is probably Knight's Revenant, right? When you think, I can't read this, the banner. Yeah, that's Knight's Revenant. I can't read this wording, so, but looks very, very cool. And you know this has to be a legendary champion. Places on self invisibility, Perfect Veil, 2, because it's Perfect Veil, for 3 turns and grants an additional turn on a 5-turn cooldown, and then attacks all enemies for 1 turn, increases damage done by this skill by 50% per hex debuff on the enemy. I don't know what a hex debuff is. A lot of these wordings in here aren't exactly the game, so who knows what that means. But it does say after that, up to 300% maximum damage. After the attack, clear the hex from the enemy. So there is a hex that the Minotaur does, right? But I don't know what this is. Increased damage by 50% per hex debuff. We don't know what that is yet, but if you can get up to 300% damage, that would be insane. It attacks all enemies here. Everybody. So they would all be dead. For sure would be dead. Okay? I think that's all we have for this one. No, do we have any more? Let's see here. Nope, that's it. Okay, so this one is going to be amazing. I can't wait to get this one. Just the look alone is worth it. Is all worth it. Okay, champion number 3 that I have here. Places increased attack of 50% for 3 turns. Grants an additional turn. Detonates all bombs. Whatever. We're not big on bombs, right? Bombs really don't play a huge role in the game right now, and they don't do much. In arena, sure, they can do damage, but honestly, in PvE, even War Mother doing additional damage to bosses, bombs just don't do anything. So I hope they get reworked. So you attack one enemy. This is dirty. Attack one enemy with 1 hit. Place a stun for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. That is very cool. Plus, it says right here that you're blocking buffs and blocking debuffs. Lock skill out. It doesn't say that up here, but you can see it down here with it. Just 2 turns of stun on a 3-turn cooldown is insane. Attacks all enemies with 1 hit, places a bomb with a 50% chance. This will probably be an epic if it's going to place a bomb at a 50% chance. I don't understand this. I hope if this champion comes out, it places a bomb at a 100% chance because, again, bombs aren't that amazing. The stun is very cool, and this increased attack with additional turn and detonate can be okay because then you can make this say, what's the turn cooldown on this one? It doesn't say. This just says, so I don't know the turns on this one. All right, let's go on to the next hero we have. So all these heroes so far look pretty fun, right? I'm excited to see these. This looks like a, you'll see, it's a healer with a leech on it with defense base. Maybe we can use it for the clan boss or whatever else we do. Removes all debuffs from all allies. Heals all allies by 20% of own HP, of his own HP. He's got really high HP. You can see there. I don't know if you guys have been looking at their attack, their defense, their speeds here. Great speed on this guy as well. But he also heals everybody for his max HP. And if a debuff is removed from an ally, places it on that ally, continuous heal, 15% for 2 turns. Great in dragons, great in probably the Hydra boss if he's going to poison us. I have a feeling the Hydra boss is going to poison us. You'll see why in a minute because of things like this. So also places on an ally, increase attack by 50% for 2 turns. Fills allies turn meter by 25%. This is on a 3-turn cooldown. Very good. And then this one places a single target hit and puts leech on. Has the ability to put leech on. Only 45% for 2 turns, but it is damage based off of defense. He's pretty high. You're going to have a high defense, high HP. And he's basically, you know, with the leech out there, healing us from lifesteal, from healing us from War Master and Giant Slayer procs, and then also doing all these crazy abilities. This guy's going to be pretty good. It's going to be pretty fun. What number was he? 5? All right, let's go on to 6 here. What do we have? Okay, this one is wild. Removes all debuffs from all allies, heals all allies 30% of their target's max HP, and then places a 20% shield. Well, it's not all, heals ally, not all, because it's on a 2-turn cooldown. That's what threw me off. I was like, 2 turns for all that, really? Removes all debuffs from all allies, but then heals one ally, 30% of its max HP, and then puts a 20% shield. So yes, it's strong on a 2-turn cooldown, but not as crazy as I thought it was going to be. But removes all debuffs. I'm telling you, Hydra Boss is going to light us up with a whole bunch of poisons or something out there. Okay, the next one. Applies 3 times poisons of 5% on all allies for 2 turns. This debuff is guaranteed. So you're applying poisons on all your allies. Now read that there. Applies 3 times poison on all your allies, and then applies block buffs on all enemies for 2 turns. So yeah, you're blocking all the buffs that the enemies can do, but you're applying all these poisons on your allies on a 3-turn cooldown. Pretty wild. I don't know why we want poisons there, but it does say attack one enemy, place a continuous heal for 1 turn on all allies under poison debuff. So I don't know. And then all allies under poison debuffs deal more damage for each poison on them. So for each poison on you, you're going to deal more damage. And you also get higher resistance. So I don't know. Pretty wild one, right? Remove all debuffs from allies. So you can remove all the debuffs. This one you apply the debuffs and it's guaranteed to apply them, but you do block buffs on your enemies. And then every time you do your main attack, you get continuous heal on all your allies if they're under poison. And then all allies under poison deal more damage. Higher resist. Very weird, but looks really cool. Looks like a really cool champion. So here we are. Here's the next one. Heals all allies by 50% of their max HP. Place a shield on all allies by 15% of their max HP on a 3-turn cooldown. You know, whatever, that one's okay. Attacks one enemy 1 time. Increase the lifetime of any random buff on an ally by 1 turn with a 30% chance. This hero is probably a rare. I'm guessing this hero is a rare. It would be okay for a rare to do this here. I think it'd be really good for a rare, and this as well. So I'm really hoping that's a rare. That one needs to be a rare, right? For sure needs to be a rare. Okay, lucky number 8. What do we have here? Before attacking, increase your attack by 50%. Increase your critical hit, it looks like, critical chance by 30%. Then attack all enemies 1 time. So that could be really good. You're increasing this person's attack. You're increasing everybody's attack and their crit chance, and then you're attacking everybody on a 4-turn cooldown. Could be strong. The HP is good on this champion. The attack is good. The defense is really good here on this champion as well. 99 speed will work with that. Attacks one single enemy for 1 hit. Stun the target with a 100% chance, and team attack on a random enemy with 100% chance with 3 allies. On a 3-turn cooldown. Wow. Okay, I want this champion. This looks like fun. So you're going to go in, you're going to pick who you want to stun. So you stun somebody, bam. And then you're going to do a random, on a random enemy, you're going to do a team attack with all 3 allies. That could be pretty strong on a 3-turn cooldown. Really, really could be. I like that. Attack a single enemy with 1 hit. Place a shield on Motos injured the most, maybe the most injured ally. Shield is equal to 10% of this person's max HP for 2 turns. Does this person do damage based off of HP? I doubt it. I don't know. Weird. But I like this. I like the team attack. I like the stun. And then this one is pretty cool as well because it's an AoE. You're buffing up and you're doing an AoE on a 4-turn cooldown. This is on a 3-turn cooldown. Man, that's pretty strong. That could be really fun in Arena. All right, what do we got for number 9 here? Let's see. So this one revives. This one is pretty different, right? It revives itself with 50% HP in full turn meter if it's the only person dead. And I don't see a cooldown on it. Only works on a team containing 4 or more heroes. So if your heroes get AoE killed and like, say you have a group of 5, 2 get killed, you're down to 3, he's not going to revive back. But only works if your team contains 4 or more heroes. So I don't know. If they contain 4 or more and he's the only one dead, then he'll come back. So if there's 4, he dies, he's going to come back to life. I don't see a cooldown on that, which would be pretty cool because he damages himself a lot. Damage himself by 50% of his HP. This cannot kill him. And then even out the enemy's HP. This doesn't seem that great. Can't work on bosses. 5-turn cooldown. Say he's at 50% HP. He does this to himself. He goes down to 1 hit point because he can't kill himself. And then we equal out HP with an enemy. And say they were at, what, 50%? Now we both go to 25? Is that how it would work? I don't know. Let me know if that's right or not. It sounds like something like that. It doesn't sound super great. Or if he's at 1 and they were at 100, then they'd both go to 50. I don't know. Doesn't sound like it's that cool to me, but I'm sure there's going to be some really neat stuff we'll be able to do with it. Attacks all enemy 1 time, damage himself by 50% HP. This can kill him, and then places continuous heal buff on himself for 2 turns, 2 of them. This is pretty crazy because you can kill yourself, so it must do an insane amount of damage. I would think on a 4-turn cooldown too, I would think it does an insane amount of damage. Attack 1 enemy 1 time, heal self by 10% of its max HP, and gets an extra turn if you kill somebody. Looks like they're basic. Looks like their basic attack. For sure. And then we've got over here, we've got some that aren't English. So if anybody knows what this is saying, please write it in the description below. I'm guessing they're doing damage based off of max HP. This is a fancy Fusan with, metallic looking coating on him. Looks like a poison bubbly thing, but I don't know what this says here. Something maybe 10% of your HP. Please let us know down below if you can read this, what is going on here. A lot of stuff. I don't know. This 3-turn cooldown. I want to know because it looks wild. Oh, we can see the poison. We can see the poison here in the shields. So you're getting maybe 20% shields, 5% poison, 5% poison, something. I don't know. Looks like that. And then here you're putting people to sleep. But there's a lot of wording in here to put somebody to sleep. So again, I don't know what's happening. And then we've got another one here. We've got another Rosin Scarhide lookalike. Gift is a poison again, and a poison again, and then counterattack. Whoa. Counterattack and provoke. On a 3-turn cooldown. Man, if this could be another counterattack champion, this would be wonderful. Though I doubt it, but I'm not sure. It could be just a single counterattack for themselves, or this could be group counterattack. I can't read it. Somebody definitely read this and let me know because it's a defense base too. So for clan boss, this would be amazing. And if we're putting up big poisons, little poisons, and having counterattack, then that's really strong. So I'm hoping if this is only a single counterattack, then this champion needs to be a rare. If this is a group counterattack, then I'm still hoping it's a rare. More than likely it will be an epic on a 3-turn cooldown. It'll be like all the rest that we have. So I hope it's another counterattack champion, a team counterattack champion. We need that, right? We need that in our lives. So that's all the new ones, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, let me know below. I can't answer them. All I know are these are the new ones. This is the coolest looking one out of all of them, and I really like all the moves they do. I like these champions. Nobody seems crazy overpowered yet. Of course, we need to play them to really know. But hey, new champions on the rise, and I hope it comes with a new Hydra boss, and I really hope that is soon. Thank you all so much again for the support and the love. Thank you again for this clan, the Raid in Peace clan, Doc Brown, for sending this information to me, and I will see you guys all on a video soon.